Questions will be raised and possibly answered as we have a team making its debut in the EASHL. There's always a question about how good a new team can be. Let's see tonight as the EA Sports Hockey League welcomes a brand new squad. And we have just begun. The Bears are skating it up at neutral ice. Has it back deep. That move not too slick there. Laterra's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Curtis is sent to the box for tripping. The Sharks are going to get their first opportunity on the power play right now. What a tremendous hit.
Kane's off to a really aggressive start. He gets a solid lick in as he tries to set the tone for his team physically.
He works it along with a pass off the boards. Whiffed on the shot.
This has been a terrific penalty kill so far. They've been up the ice, pressuring them on the entries into the zone, so the Killers have done an outstanding job getting themselves into the shooting lanes and also protecting the goaltender so he can see the puck if it ever gets there.
Oh, my. Is that not a penalty? Whistle is blown. Penalty called. And the penalty box door swings open. The Sharks lose a man for 2 minutes for charging. Critical win of the draw. Long lead pass to Davis. Score! The power play cashes in. The Bears have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. He poked it on through and took it back. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Did what he's made to do. Right in front. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Oh, he thought he had plenty of room there and the door closed on him.
Around through the corner. Mutual cancellation in the corner. Good job in clearing it out of his own end. Can't stall the game. Icing. A little under 6 minutes have been played. It's a 1-0 game. Quick work on the faceoff. Laid on to Davis. Just missed the net.
That was a dangerous chance, but unfortunately, we don't use soccer nets in hockey.
The Sharks with possession in the defensive zone. A whistle for an offside. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Kurtz is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Dangles going to the box. It's a tripping minor. The Sharks' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Looking to Laterra. Puck needs to be first. Offside. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Let's hope he doesn't get rattled from that shot.
Pass attempt to Laterra. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Malkin's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. The player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Teams will play 5-on-3, punishing for the penalty killers, but if they kill it off, a big lift.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
Directing that one to Vajiholahi. Lets it go. Great save. Cleared it back out of there. Skill play by Vajiholahi. Vajiholahi's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Terrific fake out. Looking from the corner. Smart recovery by Kane. Whistle is blown, and now the penalty will be handed out. Curtis gets his name on the penalty sheet, a tripping minor. It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. A 5-on-3 power play. The key is to be aggressive, get the puck to the net, make those three penalty killers move all over the place.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Carries it on in from center. Big time deep there. Snapping a pass to Davis. Gathered up by Kane. Knocked off the puck. A big hit in open ice. Another reason to like this game tonight. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Offside play. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. The Bears have killed off a long penalty. This ought to inspire them to go the other way. Laterra's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Dangles going to the box, and the call is tripping. There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. McCarthy's dropped the draw again in this close game.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Stays right there. Defensive zone win. The Bears move toward the neutral zone. Strong, slippery move. Shoots. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Puck is thrown to Laterra. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. And now it's directed to Laterra. Puck free. That's a goaltender's best friend, a defenseman that can use his stick like that. The Sharks' power play is over. It has been empty for the night and a lot of chances.
This can really be frustrating for the coaches and the players on the bench when your power play doesn't find a way to come through for you. You have a chance to tie the game, and you just can't get it done.
A terrific job at the face-off circle today, just like that. Now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. Vajiholahi's going to be boxed for 2 minutes, and the call is interference.
Sharks penalty to number 69.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. He goes back into his own end. Open ice hitting is not dead.
Open ice hits are hard to execute. If your timing's off just a little bit, you're going to miss them or end up taking a tripping penalty.
Terrific hit slowing them down. Moving it to Malkin. Slid to Nash. Looking to headman up the wing. Shook right through. Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Pitching this one to Malkin. The Sharks have his back at full strength because the penalty has been killed.
Well, you can't expect to score every time on the power play, but you would like to generate a few more chances than they did on this last one. They were good early in the game. They were able to be successful with the power play, but this one wasn't very good.
They won that face-off. Try to generate something. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Flings it. Just couldn't find the target.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Fans, don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which we'll give away before the end of tonight's game.
Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
The Sharks are down only by 1, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
And the middle frame has begun. Tremendous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
He won't avoid something for doing that.
Curtis is trying to suck it up here. He's hurt, but he can't get off the ice.
What a heavy hit.
Better tighten up the brain bucket. Not afraid to get physical here tonight.
Smart recovery by Fraser. Chip to Malkin. Steals that pass at center. Driving in from no man's land. Wants the shoulder of the corner here. Terrific determination by Vajiholahi. Vajiholahi's tripped and a penalty should be coming. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty. Malkin's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
Shoots. Score! Outstanding effort while killing a penalty. The Bears have now enlarged their lead to 2-0. At the rate they're going in this game, they might make it 3 fast. Neutralized face-off win. It's chipped in. Lets it go. Wide. Wonderful chance.
Just a bit wide of the target.
Not there. And now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty call. Vajiholahi's got a minor penalty here for interference. Good setup off the win. Score! He got iron with that shot. The Bears have scored yet again, and their lead gets bigger. They are doing very well on the shot board, too. And they won the faceoff. That pass is cut. Passing one off now to Curtis. Gains that offensive line. Great job to slip on by. Lets it go. Outstanding save. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Defensive gem with the stick. Tries to get it on net. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on.
The Bears have dominated much of this game defensively. They've denied shots to the net. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he's been sharp on the relatively few chances he's had.
Score! What a power play these guys have. The Bears have gotten another goal on a night of many goals. What a satisfying night for them, and their coach won't have much to say. The play is stopped again, and I'm almost out of ink on this penalty sheet. The Sharks have accrued a penalty. It's a minor for slashing. You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now.
I like their setup on the power play that scored earlier, Doc. Let's see if they can get it set up again. Move the penalty killers around for a couple of good chances.
Fires a shot. Terrific determination by Malkin. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Kurtz is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Malkin's going to the box. It's a tripping minor. To the face-off, both teams with 4 skaters.
Well, you can't keep taking penalties, whether they're good or bad, and putting your team short-handed.
That's great defense. just him. That shot came from just 6 inches.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
Skilled play by Vajiholahi. The Sharks in their own end, ready in attack. Brings it in for an attack. Snaps a wrist shot. Save! An open ice collision.
I love that hit. That's old-time hockey.
The Sharks are carrying it in their own zone. Trying to go to Laterra. Oh, broke it up. The Sharks' power play unit continues to be a bunch of offers. Right in that catching glove. Good work. Covers and stops play. Over 9 minutes to be skated, second period. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. Gains the zone and looks over his options. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Has it in his own end. Gathered up again by Vajiholahi. They continue to work away. Scrum over, puck kicked. From that cluster of players, kicked out. Cut that pass in his own end. And he's hit again, and hard. He's got a target on his back. Gathered up again by Malkin. Pitching it to Vajiholahi. The Sharks are driving it from the wing. And play stops for, guess what? Another penalty. Curtis has a minor penalty here, and the call is tripping. McCarthy's dropped another draw, and it shows on the scoreboard. Goes back deep for it. Looking to Laterra. Flings it. Save. How does he even think to make a save like that? Maybe he didn't. Dangles tripped up. That should be a penalty. A collision.
This is a way to try to spark your team by being physical.
Play stopped. Penalty coming. Power play done. The Sharks are boxed on a tripping minor. He keeps winning draws and his team's ahead in the game. I'm sure there's a connection.
15 minutes, 49 seconds.
Propelled to Laterra. Gains the zone. Snaps one. Waffle boarded. Very important steal for him. Shutout positioning by Vajiholahi. Delayed call. Play is halted, and we have yet another penalty call. The Bears will have to sit 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
The Sharks get another power play chance here. Let's see what happens this time.
This power play can't worry about the shorthanded goal they gave up earlier.
Man, I love 4-on-4. One guy makes a little stumble or a half a mistake, and all of a sudden you've got scoring chances all over the place.
Under 3 minutes to go, second period. Momentum has shifted in this game. Another goal, and the advantage is 4. Intercepted that one at an important place. Vajiholahi's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Steps across that line. Outmaneuvers his man in the zone. Wrister from the slot. The parade to the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches. Dangles going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. Pass attempt to Laterra.
17 minutes, 41
Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Gathered up again by Vajiholahi. Hammers one. Score! A power play goal. And the face-off's won.
Scored on the power play by
He
number
banked it right ahead.
Vajiholahi, assisted by number 50.
2 players came to the boards. Boom.
One thing I love about this game, there's no out of bounds.
The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Collected now. Directing that one to Curtis. Offside. What are they doing? win the draw and will now set up an attack. A good stick there, so no complete pass. The Bears starting back in their own end. The Sharks did not do well on that one like they did earlier.
I'm not so sure the penalty killers are looking for more work here. It's penalty after penalty after penalty. It's really quite miraculous they haven't given up more than they have.
Dangles going to the box, and the call is tripping.
Penalty to number 29.
With a shot. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. The second period is in the books, along with a lot of goals and maybe more coming up in the third.
Hey kids, don't forget if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign autographs after the game.
Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Bears have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Period begins, and one team still is short. And he's hit again. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped. Hangs on for a whistle. Good face-off win. Good place to shoot from. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Big collision in open ice.
If you can catch somebody with an open ice hit, you know that you're giving them a real jolt.
And that one pitchforked right back into the corner. That one slung back out. Still more time on the power play, but less than they'd hoped. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Steps in from the neutral zone. And at an angle to Kurtz. The Sharks failed on that power play. They have one earlier, but not this time. Vajaholihi's trying to work his way ahead. Takes a look from the corner. Back on his stick. Puts on the moves out front. Score! They're back to within 2 now. The Sharks have gotten this game back to a 2-goal deficit for them. There's still time here in the third. Let's see what happens next. A marvelous job in the face-off circle today. There's an example. Nice move to shake on through. The Bears possess the play in no man's land.
Curtis should try to do a little less in the offensive zone there.
Gets across, looks over his options. Puck picked up here. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. Snapping a pass to Fraser. And they are in. Reads the play and keeps it. Good work up front on that hit. He takes that one right ahead. Good pass. Taken over again. Puck is thrown to Saunders. Now it's directed to Laterra. Blocked away. On to Laterra. A shot. He saved it. Strong save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Oh, how can they miss that pass? Shoots one. Got it all. Malkin's trying to work his way out of his own end. Laid on to Vajaholihi. Collected by Malkin. Kicked out of that cluster. Scooped up by Fraser. Not a hard hit, but effective. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Moving it to Laterra. Onside. That's the end. Good work by Vajaholihi. Good standing poke check. And the pickup. Pitching this one to Curtis. Grabs that pass in the offensive zone. The Bears lug that along up the wing. Curtis' go-to move should be gone. He's got it. Passing one off now to Fraser. Dogged determination there by Vajiholahi. Solid work there by Fraser. Back in his defensive end to get it. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. And there's a delayed penalty call. Play is stopped, and that well-worn track to both penalty boxes will be plowed through again. Oftentimes, it's not your percentage on the power play, but when you do get one, that makes the biggest difference. That might be the case right here this time. Pass. Score! Another shorthanded goal.
Scored shorthanded by number 29.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Fires. Save.
17 minutes, 45
A shot. Score! A shorthanded goal yet again. Solid win at center ice. Now what?
Number 3, time of the goal, 18 minutes, 3 seconds.
Trying to go to Malkin. Alone. And a save. Power play meter is running right now. The puck taken by Vajiholahi. Final minute of the third. One happy locker room and one that will have much soul searching. Lifts the stick and robs him. Pitching it to Laterra. The Bears' penalty is up. They've been splendid in killing them tonight.
I don't know if they can continue to run this power play out as much as they do, the way that they've had production throughout the last little while. They got a goal earlier in the game, but after that, they've looked really uncertain about where the puck needs to go, and they haven't been able to capitalize at all.
Davis is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Well, we are late in this contest, but when you see them, you call them, and that's what they've done here. Good, clean win on the draw. That one gonged him.
Yeah, you heard it. It hit him right in the mask.
Couldn't get his way through. Watch out, a big hit.
Oh, that's a big hit, Doc. On a night where things haven't been going very well, he's doing whatever he can to get something positive for his team.
Got a piece of that one. The horn signals the end of the game.
There was instant chemistry in their first ever matchup. They communicated well, worked hard as a team, and took advantage of their scoring chances to get the win. Great job.
Game one for a team debuting tonight. Will there be a star rising from that team as well? Fun to see. The Bears have the first possession of the game. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Nice work by the NJ Devil. Couldn't get through. It's loose. Worked in the corner by New Jersey Devil. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Roussel. That puck's loose. Mishandled. Looking to Barry. The Sharks with a neutral zone possession along the way. A shot. Not all the way. Outstanding body contact.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
He cut that one off in the defensive end. Slid to Curtis. Shot. That was a great play and goal.
You don't see this from these two teams a lot, pushing and shoving after whistles, but keep an eye on it.
Just a bit under 5 minutes off the clock. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Beat him on that one. Turned away with the stick. Shot. Skill play by Roussel. Terrific poke check. Smart recovery by Yoshi. Thrown to the slot. That shot came from right in front. Gathered up by Barry. Oh, and he is closed off emphatically.
Great play along the boards. Tries to wear down his man by throwing the body.
Cut that off between the blue lines. Oh, what a mean hit that one was. That's probably going to bring an answer. Rotten quickly back. Pass attempt to Curtis. All the way down for an icing.
Davidson's laid it all out on the line. He was injured earlier in the shift, still had enough jam to get out and block the shot.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. NJ Devils going after him. He's had enough.
I'm surprised this didn't happen a little bit earlier in this game.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. No, that pass escaped back over the blue line, so everyone has to get back. Smart recovery by Emery. Terrific determination by NJ Devil. Emery's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Wonderful block. And now we'll get the penalty call. The Sharks are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. Solid win of the draw.
For tripping, time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 10 seconds.
Terrific determination by NJ Devil. Rebounds it forward to Barry. Gains the zone. Can he beat him here? Great job in his own end with that interception. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Linesman's job, and he did it. Offside. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. And he drops it in deep. Directing that one to Roussel. Shoots one. Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be a penalty, and that's got to be an answer from the other team. Whistle blown. Power play is history. The Bears are penalized 2 minutes for interference. So now, with the penalty box a little occupied, this is going to be 4-on-4. Clean win on the draw.
The open ice leads to some great scoring chances, 4-on-4. You get a defenseman into the rush. If you don't score, the other team's guaranteed a 2-on-1 going back the other way.
Good job on the draw.
Time of the penalty,
The Bears skated up on the side. Didn't get a thing of that one. Got in front of another one.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Malkin's tripped and a penalty should be coming. Yoshi's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. The Sharks will send out their power play unit for the first time.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the penalty kill.
That was a big hit.
I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Didn't drag it very well there. Loose puck. Skilled play by Roussel. Snapping a pass to Emery. Hammers his way up the wing at center. Has that one measured at center. And he dumps it in. Still time on this power play, but not much. And it's just like shootout. Swept aside. The Bears' penalty kill has been terrific. That was a long one. This should pick them up.
That power play looked great, but it wasn't dangerous at all. They passed the puck around the outside, never got it into the middle where the real danger area is.
The Bears arrive at center. Gathered up again by Malkin. Steals it in the attacking zone. Well done with that pass. Goes to the backhand. Puck is thrown to Curtis. That's how you break up a play. And now it's directed to Yoshi. Inside the final minute of play. Looking to make something happen from behind. Tried, but it didn't work. That puck's loose, deflected away by Roussel. Whistle, goal hit. Pay for that. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Emery's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
To number 55, 2 minutes for tripping. Under the penalty, 19 minutes.
First period has been completed, and we are as we started. Nothing.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on farm team members on the verge of making it to the big league.
Twenty minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. Edzo, what did you think of the first?
So we head to the second dock with no score. I would imagine both coaches would like to see more shots, more people, more traffic. And when you do that, you create second and third chance opportunities, making life difficult for the goaltenders.
Somebody crept in offside. And that's a face-off win. And that is an offside. They've won the face-off. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. The Sharks carrying it in their own end. Chip to Malkin. Hold and a whistle. Good face-off victory there. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. The Bears on the move through center. That attack shot right down. Tip to the net. Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie. The Sharks have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this faceoff? And they take that neutral zone faceoff. And he steps across the line. Oh, a close call there. Gathered up again by Barry. A hit that can make you mad.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
More jamming away. He's trying to lure the goalie in.
Something big is about to happen.
A little over 3 minutes are gone here in the second. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. His team leads in the game, and he's the leader in the faceoff circle. Gathered up again by the NJ Devil. Picks it up in his own end. That puck's loose. Good defense. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
If you can catch...
Score! He's got his second of the game. The Sharks have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. They've got the draw.
Scored by number 19. Assisted by
To Curtis.
Curtis' last goal still got the crowd buzzing.
Pitched that one back in deep. And it's a good pickup. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Oh, he'll pay for that. Has that one and holds.
Malkin's displaying some courage after being banged up earlier in the shift. He still gets himself into the shooting lane to block the shot.
They won that draw. That puck came back to center ice, and so everything slows down for just a bit. Whistle is blown, and the guilty party heads off the ice. The New Jersey Devils going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. Moving it to Roussel. Loose puck blocked off by Emery. Play stopped. Penalty coming. Power play done. Malkin's got 2 minutes for interference. Nice face-off work. Airborne to Barry. Pitching this one to All. Skates it into the zone. Took that away in his own zone. Muscled long to Emery. 2-on-1 opportunity. Barry's trying to get from his own end to center. Cut that pass in his own end. Lost it, but got it back. Puts one on. The glove like lightning. And a hold and a whistle. Critical face-off win at that point. And he gains the zone. A one-timer. Wonderful stop. Puck goes out of play. Solid face-off win. The Sharks did a good job on that penalty kill, so it's even. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance.
Michael's had a very good night, but he's had long stretches of inactivity, and between shots, his team has put up a couple of goals.
Passing one off now to Curtis. Collected by Emery. Trying to go to the New Jersey Devil. That puck is free. Went off somebody. Oh, a save there. In that defensive zone, an important play. Wow, what a hit. What a means. We had a sense this was going to happen. So here they go.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
A surprising end to this fight.
You see the look on his face? He was surprised that he was able to do that. These guys will have 5 minutes to get back dressed and get ready to go again at some point.
Solid, clean win.
5-minute major.
The Sharks organizing back in their own end.
12 minutes, 31 seconds.
Did not get anything up. Shoots one. Waffle boarded. Davis has it on his stick. Can he get it out of there? Solid defensive play. Missed the net.
The goalie can breathe a sigh of relief. The shooter's right in the middle of the ice, and he misses the net.
Sends it. Save there. Puck collected. In with it now. Great defensive pull. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
He better be careful.
It's dumped in. Pitching it to NJ Devil. Oh, broke it up. Barry's in his own end, headed towards center. He's got that pass at the point. Great save. Covers for a faceoff. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Pass to the slot. He saved it. Strong save.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Shoots. Score. 3 in a row. The Sharks have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Puck loose, denied by the defense. That didn't go like he wanted. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. Play halted, icing. Good shooting place. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
Stay warm and stylish in the rink with our specially priced item tonight. Our Game Team Scarf, priced at just $10.
Joseph's performance so far, not one he's proud of, as we head to break. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Bears have been a bit frustrated, Doc, after 2 periods of play. They were down on the scoreboard. They have the prospects of a real hot goaltender in front of them. As their coach, I would tell them to stay with it. Eventually, you get one.
They score! They only trail by a pair. The Bears have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. Looking to Emery. Pass attempt to Roussel. Skates up the center zone wing. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. A great wrist shot. Save. Caught the low post but wouldn't go. Loose puck knocked away by Emery. Just inside the line. Got a piece of that one. Gets it with the blocker. Slows it to a stop. And this goalie wants to fight.
I didn't know goalies can dance.
A little under 3 minutes have passed. Third period. The Sharks' 3-goal lead has been trimmed to 2. Are they reaching the fork in the road? Are they getting nervous? We'll see. Lots of time left. Back on his stick. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Emery's trying for the neutral ice. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Sharks suffer a tripping call.
This power play is too predictable. They have to find a way to change it up.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Roussell's getting a minor for interference. Another face-off win. I wonder what his percentage is now. It's way up there. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Somebody over early, offside. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. That one went off his mask.
Boy, he made that save with his mask.
Michael's far and away been the best player in this hockey game. He has faced an inordinate amount of shots in this contest, stopped just about everything, and as a result, he's got to be the first star as his team is leading this game.
Scooped up by Emery. Puck out of the zone, and so they'll regroup. Dogged determination there by Barry. To Malkin.
Malkin's been great creating chances for his teammates. He has 2 assists already.
Yep, shot back out. Ball's fine. And that one's sent back out. The Sharks' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight.
Right beside me, I can see that the players are getting a little bit restless as they pass the puck around the outside. Nobody shooting the puck. Nobody getting any traffic in front.
A shot. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
The shooter thought he had some space, but the goalie flashes the leather. What a great glove save.
Knocked off. He lifts the stick and swipes it. Nice job. Couldn't do what he wanted. Nice stand-up poke check there. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Directing that one to Davis. Snapping a pass to Emery. That puck is loose on good defensive play. Solid work there by Emery. Puck is thrown to Gilroy. Save. Has that one and holds. Over 9 minutes remaining here in the period. So they've gotten one. Let's see if they can get another. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Nice work by Barry. Got it in his own end. Solid neutral ice poke check. Corrals it. A shot. A wonderful scoring chance denied. The Sharks have it along the side at mid-ice. And he lets it go. Oh, and it's off the mark. Read that play in his own end. Keeps and covers. Defensive zone win. Now it's directed to the New Jersey Devil. Stick handling failed a little bit there. Puck loose. My, what a hit.
Glass is going to rattle there, boys. That's a big hit along the boards.
He caught it and he holds on. Stays right there. Enormous face-off win. Shoots. They score. It's only a one-goal game now. The Bears strike back. They've scored here, cut the lead in half. In a dramatic third period, they're only trailing by 1.
Scored by number 17.
Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice.
16 minutes, 2 seconds.
The Sharks look to make a difference up the wing. What a tremendous hit.
They're trying to chip their way back into this game. One way to do it is with that check. Wow, what an aggressive play, trying to give his team a spark here late in the game as they try to fight back.
That's a free puck thanks to the play by Roussel. He got corked on that one. That's several times tonight he's been hit. Oh, and it's a penalty coming. Emery's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
I was going to say I don't know what he's thinking there, but the answer is he's not. That's another penalty that he's taken.
Fires a shot. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. Inside the final minute of regulation, this should be a wild finish. And so that one is cleared, and they check the clock and get ready for more. Picks it up back there. And there's a delayed penalty call. Nicely into the zone. Important interception there.
Barrie's turnover in the middle of the ice is one that you have to be concerned about. The coach immediately turned around to his players and said that puck has to go forward.
2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 29 seconds.
He can start some danger here. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Moving it to Barrie. Pitching this one to Curtis. Skill play by Fraser. Knocked right off the stick. Lets it go. Not tested too much. Made the save. The horn sounds. This one's over.
When you create a team, you hope you have all the right pieces in place in order to compete. With a win in their opening match, that should give them a lot of confidence going forward.
Tonight, a team looks to establish a reputation. It can't build one until it plays its first game. And that's right now. The Sharks get possession, and we are underway. Puck loose, couldn't get through. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Cormier's off to a really aggressive start. He gets a solid lick in as he tries to set the tone for his team physically.
Broke that play up at center. Passing one off now to Malkin. Steals that pass at center.
Kurz should try to do a little less in the offensive zone there.
Pass finds its way ahead to Cormier. Bodied off. Trying to go to Malkin. The Bears with the puck heading up ice from the boards. There's a delayed penalty on this play. Whistle is blown, and a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box. Matthews goes to the box, and the call is a minor for interference.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
The Sharks will send out their power play unit for the first time. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night.
And a goalie is leaving his crease.
They should just stay in their nets.
All spoiling for a fight here.
He's been looking for somebody to dance with. Oh, that's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box. 4 aside for the next little while because of the last penalty call.
Penalty to number 19.
Clean win on the draw. Denied by the defense. Puck loose.
Lots of space 4-on-4. It always depends how aggressively the first team with the puck plays it, whether you're going to see much excitement or whether they'll be cautious and play it to a standoff.
That's a goaltender's best friend, a defenseman that can use a stick like that. JD's headed to the penalty box, a minor for tripping. The Bears have practiced the power play feverishly this week. Let's see if it pays off.
Well, this is a great chance for them. The game's initial power play and first chance to get on the board.
Really good job by the defenseman there. Clears the zone. The Bears have control of the puck in their own end. Carried through the middle. Offside play. Over 6 minutes have passed. We are deadlocked at 0. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Puck iced. Good job on the draw. Pitching it to Malkin. The poke check worked. The Bears skated up on the side. Curse is tripped up. That should be a penalty. Save! Both of them got all of that one. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. The Sharks have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. It is a 5-on-3 for a brief time, but still a two-man advantage, and the face-off will start it off.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Brings a shot. Score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie. Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Fires, glove. Save and a cover.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 24 seconds.
Puck drop, face-off 1, and the winger stepped right in. And out of all of this, it looks like it's going to be a skirmish with the goalie.
There better be some help coming for the goaltender.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Covers and stops play. Nice face-off work. Propelled to Matthews. Good standing poke check. Off a defender, that's a free puck. Looking to Tommy. Leads that charge into the zone. He could start some danger here. Goes to the backhand. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Pass attempt to Cormier. Smart recovery by Tommy. Karam pass to Kurz. And he slips it back in. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. By himself. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. The Bears get a 2-minute penalty for tripping. The Sharks' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Solid, clean win. Directing that one to Malkin.
13 minutes, 58 seconds.
And he gains the zone. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. Lets it go. The Bears with control at center ice. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Gains possession after that stick lift. Defensive gem with the stick. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Is able to move on in. The Sharks missed out on that power play and a chance to tie the game. It's over. And we get another penalty. The referee goes to the penalty timekeeper.
I love how the referees are communicating here, trying to figure out exactly what took place so we can figure out the penalty calls.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
Defensive zone win. The Bears are lugging it back through the defensive end. Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. And play is stopped again. And I'm almost out of ink on this penalty sheet. The Sharks are boxed on a tripping minor.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
So some open ice and some interesting play ahead, I would think, because this is a 4-on-3 power play.
So much.
Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? And the call is a penalty shot.
No hesitation at all, Doc, by the official to make the penalty shot call on the trip from behind on the attacking player on the breakaway.
As we wait for him to take the puck at center. What drama building here. A little under 3 minutes left to go in the period. It's a 1-0 game. Clean win on the draw. Snapping a pass to Tommy. The Sharks, he's got this one, and they're after him. Great poke check. Slows into a stop. Good job on the draw. Ah, that's a good quick poke check there. Has that one measured in his own end. Crosses that line. Bodied off the puck. Wonderful save. Good job in clearing it out of his own end. The clock bleeds down to the last minute. The Bears' power play is over. They didn't score that time, but they did earlier.
The problem with taking so many penalties is 4 or 5 forwards and 2 or 3 defensemen are the only guys that get on the ice. So they're exhausted, and the other guys are like a frozen rope sitting on the bench.
And a save. Lost possession there. A brilliant save at the horn. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. It's a 1-0 game.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
The Bears have a lead. It is just one, and they did it this way. We'll be right back. "20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead." Edzo, what did you think of the first?
The Sharks didn't play with the puck much in that first period. It's reflected on the scoreboard. They'll need to gain more possession time in order to generate more chances and turn things around.
Period 2 is underway. No team worth its name is going to let that go. Shot, terrific save, terrific opportunity.
Glove save, trapper save, doesn't matter, Doc. That was great.
Matthews is sent to the box for a penalty, and it's boarded.
This was a dangerous hit here, Doc. No chance for the player to protect himself.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Puck is thrown to Cormier. JD's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The parade to the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches. Malkin's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
One of the biggest problems on a 5-on-3 is teams are too cautious. They don't shoot the puck enough, and they make it too easy for the penalty killers to kill it off.
He finally got it out of there. Gets in, looks over his options here. Just a backhand. Too wide with that. That puck's loose, mishandled. The roadblock held. Great work with the stick. And he dumps it in. Banked right ahead. Cuts that pass off. Gives it over to the point. And now it's directed to Cormier. Oh, he's got this one, but can they catch up to him? Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Went to the backhand. What a long list of hammer shots for this guy tonight. Gathered up by Malkin. Moving it to Kurz. Cuts off that pass on the attack. Pitching this one to Kurz. Tommy's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. A shot. Play is halted, and we have yet another penalty call. The Sharks are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping. A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues. And a save. Takes that right wing pass perfectly. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. Goalie out to get that puck. Lets it go. Score! It's another power play goal. The Bears have now built a lead of 2. Perhaps they can... build on it even more before the end of the second period. And the faceoff's won. Stolen at center ice. Nice pass right up the gut. Good pass off the boards. Got it at the point. Beveled to the goal. Wonderful stop. Puck covered. The Sharks are going to swap goalies. I don't know if one of them got hurt. A little under 9 minutes play. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. The Bears in their own end setting things up. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Tremendous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Back on his stick. Passing one off now to Cormier. Big drive. Matthews is tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Sharks suffer a tripping call.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now.
There is no way he could continue to take a penalty like that. Way too many times he's put himself in bad body position, and then he has to take a penalty.
Gets it out. Smart recovery by Tommy. what a hit that one was.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Let's see what the power play can generate as it's gathered in by Tommy. A neutral zone interception. Really phenomenal moves in his own end. And play stops for, guess what? Another penalty. The Bears have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. Nice face-off work. Tommy's skating out of his own end. That one went offside. And they've won the face-off. Nice stand-up poke check there. Not able to do that well. Springs a long pass ahead, and it's on his stick. Whistle blown for an offside. Neutralized face-off win. Trying to go to curves. It's dumped in. They must retreat and start back again. Pass through center ice. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Pitching it to Tommy. And the puck heads to the neutral zone, and so everybody has to get reset. Shutout positioning by Tommy. The Bears have been guilty of a lot of penalties, but they've killed them all off. Great save, point blank.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Solid neutralized poke check. Looking to Matthews. Sent that pass on ahead. Terrific determination by Malkin. One-timer handled with the stick. Pass cut. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Pressing on with it up the wing. Tommy's tripped up. That should be a penalty. JD's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues. Must get it out. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Score! A shorthanded goal. The Sharks have gotten back to within one, and we're in the latter stages of the second period. Lots of potential before the horn sounds. Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period. And that play was offside. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. The Sharks are moving the puck in the defensive zone. If they can get organized, maybe time for one more attack before the end of the period. Wasn't intentional, didn't go well. Loose puck. Lets the shot fly. Save there. That shot came from right in front.
That great save was all positioning.
Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
Matthews has made the other team real nervous because he's been so physical. They don't hang on to the puck. They've got their head up looking for him.
Thanks, Ray. We'll be watching with interest as he plays. Good offensive zone win. 2 periods are in the books here. And the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a third period is ahead.
Being a fan pays big dividends with home points.
His team is behind. It would be further behind if not for big saves like this one. Intermission is next.
Your ticket today to earn points for attending tonight's game.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Sharks have had the better of the play, Doc, especially in the category of time of possession. They're down in this third period, but they have to start finishing off some of their chances.
With a shot. Oh, and it's off the mark. That puck came back to center ice, and so everything slows down for just a bit. The Bears power play unit, good sometimes, not others, and this was one of the others. Pass off the woodwork to Cormier. He helps his team make progress with that bounce pass.
Hey, safety never sleeps, boys. It looked like he was going to try and pass this right through his own goal crease, but he banked it off the boards to his partner.
Stays right there. Solid, clean win. The Bears carrying on in the defensive zone. A whistle for an offside. Over 3 minutes have gone by in the third. It is a tight contest thus far with the score 2-1. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. On to Cormier. Takes that pass up the boards with a wrister. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Missed all of it. Pass attempt occurs. Terrific fake out. Breaks free. Remarkable save. No sail on the old fake out. Covers for a face-off. Won that face-off. Now what? Oh, deflected away. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Great save. Play is stopped, and that well-worn track to both penalty boxes will be plowed through again.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
Sharks penalty to number 19.
Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job.
12 seconds.
And he's hit again. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Quick wrist shot. A terrific scoring chance denied. And still another save. What a show. The Sharks along the board skating at mid-ice. Just great positional play. Terrific determination by Tommy. In their own end, moving it now. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. Puck needs to be first, offside. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Goes to the backhand. Man, oh man, what a hit.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
Skilled play by Malkin. Big time move. Gathered up again by Malkin. Loose puck, it went off one of the guys there. Couldn't get through, it's loose. He won't avoid something for doing that. And for sure, the task is taken here.
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
Whoa, and it's over with one big punch. How did you score that one?
Dead even, Doc. Those are the type of fights that you really enjoy.
The Bears players are screaming from their benches. Their guys won the fight. The crowd is so pumped right now.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Can start the attack going in the zone. To Malkin. And they've got it again. And he steps across the line. Fires. Swept aside.
This game is going to wind down and be close right to the final horn. Each team has tried to enforce their style of play on the other. It's just not happening.
Chooses the corner. The Sharks in their own end, controlling play now. Moved along and in. Shoots. Changes the angle. Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot. Defensive zone win. Directing that one to Kurz. Grab that pass in the neutral zone. Great take, dangerous area. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play? Oftentimes, it's not your percentage on the power play, but when you do get one, that makes the biggest difference. That might be the case right here this time.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Great offensive zone win. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Carries it on in from center. Can he generate something from there? Great glove save. Score! Low in manpower, but special. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Turned a shot on net. Save. Keeps and covers. A little over 3 minutes to go in the third period. It's a 3-1 game. All important face-off in their own end, and they prevail. The Bears faced adversity and pressure and rose right above it. They killed it off.
There's certain times when your special teams are more important than others. Yeah, it's important to kill the penalty early in the game, but at this time, it seems to have greater significance.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Reads the play and keeps it. Not tested too much, made the save. The Bears controlling play now in their own end. To Matthews.
Matthews has taken some bad penalties here tonight. He's got to stay disciplined in this close game.
The pass fails, and the puck goes skittering out to center. Somebody crept in offside. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Gains the blue line. Left some stray equipment on the ice with that. Loose puck due to the play by Malkin. Good defensive read with that one. Doesn't get the shot off. Took that pass right up the wing. Able to attack now. Laid on to Tommy. Strong play there. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Ran into the defense. He's lost it. Covers and stops play.
You know what, Doc? I'd like to see these teams play this way while they're playing instead of after the whistles.
A lot of pressure on that face-off. They've won. Now let's see what they deliver. Has that one and holds. Great offensive zone win. A backhand shot. It is with great relief we tell you this game is over.
There was instant chemistry in their first ever matchup. They communicated well, worked hard as a team, and took advantage of their scoring chances to get the win. Great job.
Tonight we have a team looking to make a name for itself as it plays its first game in the EA Sports Hockey League. The Bears have the first possession. As that one measured at center. The Bears are controlling in their own end. Sends to the point. And he's able to keep it in. Snapping a pass to Kurz. It's all on his shoulders. Quick shot. Score! It's a 1-0 game, and the traveling team strikes first. We knew the scoreless tie would be broken. Who thought this early, and by the visitor?
Boy, the visitors got to gain a lot of confidence getting this early lead.
And that's a face-off win. Puck is thrown to Kurz. And so they've got this puck on a delayed penalty. The Bears will have to sit 2 minutes for interference. The Sharks will send out their power play unit for the first time.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
This penalty kills the power play. The Sharks get a 2-minute penalty for tripping. Both teams are even. Lots more ice per man. 4 against 4.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. If one guy gets beat by a half a stride, it's game on.
Send down for icing. Just over 3 minutes play. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. That puck exits the zone, so play has to reset. The Sharks lug the puck through the neutral zone. Good defensive work at center by Stoner. Offside and a stop. From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Backhander to the net. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Wonderful save. And the pass goes back over the blue line, so they have to recoil. Ahead on that left wing to Kurz. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. The Sharks have this game even by... Oh, the puck's in the net. It's a goal.
All kinds of odd goals happen from time to time. This one just works its way in.
They've won the faceoff. Now it's directed to Kurz. Outstanding body contact.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team.
Off that faceoff from the tie-up, the help came. And he dumps it in. Backstrom skating to the neutral zone. Moving it to Bobrovsky. And at an angle to Stoner. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. Fires a shot. And a save. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Backstrom's going to the box, and the call is tripping. The Sharks' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
That one's slung back out. Still more time on the power play, but less than they'd hoped. Gathered up again by Lemieux. The Bears lug that along in the defensive zone. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. It's dumped in. He got rid of it. From his own end on the power play, it's taken by Sakic. Gathered up again by Bobrovsky. Oh, broke it up on the inside of the post and out. Hangs on for a whistle. Period is 20 minutes. We're just past 10. We are at 1 goal apiece. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Swipe that one at center ice. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. And he dumps it in. Trying to clear it here. That's an offside. They've got the draw. From the outside. Save. Couldn't get his way through. Bobrovsky's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Kurz has a minor penalty here, and the call is tripping. The Bears' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. That puck's loose, defended away by Backstrom. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Good save there. Pitching this one to Bobrovsky. Bounced off the boards to Bear. Good defensive play, hand to eye in center ice. He shut him right down. Collected by Bobrovsky. Passing one off now to Backstrom. Somebody over early, offside. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. Linesman's job, and he did it. Offside. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. The Sharks have killed off the penalty, and so we're back at full strength.
Well, that was a power play that you could show to the players tomorrow and say, this,
They score! The Sharks have broken the tie here. They have been out shooting their opponent thoroughly. And they take that neutral zone face-off.
Assisted by number 19 and by number 19.
Wrister. That puck struck him in front.
56 seconds.
And he hatchets one. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to.
He finishes his check here and drives his man right into the boards.
Stoner sent to the box. 2 minutes for boarding. Critical win of the draw. Wonderful stop.
34 seconds.
Scooped up by Malkin. He throws it there. Got in the way of that one. Stays right there.
Along with a little pushing and shoving, there's always a little talking going on in those scrums.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the period. Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. They won that draw. Dogged determination there by Bobrovsky. Takes that pass. Here we go. That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Still more time killed as they have to drop back and regroup. Hard work to get down and cancel that icing. Save there. Covers for a face-off. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. And it's held. Clean win on the draw. Lemieux's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Malkin's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. 4 players aside. And so we'll see what develops here.
Penalty to number 3.
They took that draw and won it.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry. You get the puck to the point. You shoot it. You move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Lemieux's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Kurst is sent to the box for tripping. Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now. Good job on the draw.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. 5-on-3 power play. The key is to be aggressive, get the puck to the net, make those 3 penalty killers move all over the place.
In the slot. That one counts. He put it in himself. And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. That one's cleared away, and that will take care of this period. Goaltenders buckled a couple of times apiece in that first period. And so we'll see what happens when the second period gets underway. But right now, that scoreboard shows 2-2 after 1.
Tonight is our team poster giveaway. If you find a sticker on the inside cover of your program, go to Guest Services to receive your team poster.
is the first game for a new team in the EA Sports Hockey League. It'll be fun to see what develops here. Period has begun. The penalty killers need to do their work, and they're in the midst. Score! The Bears have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. Trying to go to Malkin. Shoots one. Save. Hangs on for a whistle. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Solid work there by Lemieux. Swept on to Backstrom. A hit that can make you mad.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
In all alone. Gave him a good shot, but a great bad answer there. Oh, what a great hit on him. Again. Pitching it to Lemieux. What a hit that was.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute.
Breakaway. Score! And this one is tied. The Sharks have done well to get this game tied. Still lots of time left. Under 4 minutes have gone off the clock. Both teams with 3. That's our score. The Bears with possession in their own end. Looking to Stoner. They've got a 2-on-1. Pass attempt to Malkin. A solo rush. Nice work by Richardson. Outstanding point-blank save.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
It's out of the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. The Sharks have it up the wing. A shot. Score! The Sharks are ahead by 1. They've been wheeling that puck to the net a lot.
Coaches hate these types of games because they can't get them back under control. There are chances and goals at both ends of the ice, and it's been that way all game long.
Offside play. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Throws it into empty so it can be retrieved. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Nice deke there. That's great defense. Shot on goal. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. To Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky's effort on that last goal was unbelievable.
Good job. He rubbed him right out.
Love the physical play. He takes his man right into the boards with a solid hit.
Can't stall the game. Isaac. Puck drop. Face off one, and the winger stepped right in.
And play is stopped again. And I'm almost out of ink on this penalty sheet. The Sharks are boxed on a tripping minor.
You can just see the confidence when a team is lightning-like on the power play, and this one is. They get another chance beginning now.
They've been successful before knocking the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. The Bears are looking to make a play out of their own zone. It's dumped in. Directing that one to Stoner. An enormous hit. And it's all. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
The Bears are moving the puck in their own end.
The Sharks did a good job on that penalty kill, so it's even.
Frustration starts to seep in here, guys, when you miss a power play at a key juncture of the game like that. This is a chance to tie the game. They don't execute it very well.
The parade to the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches. Backstrom's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
Number 27, 2 minutes for tripping.
Got possession.
Penalty, 14 minutes, 52 seconds.
Gets that one on a cross. Toward the net. Score! Outstanding effort while killing a penalty.
The Bears have tied the game. It looks better for them now than it did, and we still have a little time left in the second period. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
By number 66.
Good clear that time, and so the power play unit will have to recoil. Gets it out.
And he steps in.
Got that pass in his own end. The angle changed. Score!
The Sharks have gotten a lead that they hope to take into the third, as long as they don't go into a shell.
And the face-off's won.
Scored on the power play.
Snapping a pass to Stoner.
Assisted by number 3.
Slid to Lemieux.
58 seconds.
He lost it, but got it back. Puck is thrown to Malkin. Dawn, they've got a 2-on-1 here. Skill play by Backstrom.
Gains that offensive line. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Richardson.
Lets it go. Now it's directed to Kurz.
Into the last minute of the second period. That one went offside. And they've won the faceoff. Chip to Kurz. Lets it go. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one.
The Sharks have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they could make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. Neutralized faceoff win.
Breaks away, and the call is a penalty shot.
Boy, the defending player really worked so hard to come all the way back. All he needed to do was take another stride or two. He might not have been called for the penalty shot on the tripping infraction.
Let's see who prevails in the penalty shot. What a terrific save.
The Bears can thank their goaltender for even being in the ball game. They've been way out of it so far.
Fires. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to our customer service kiosk at section 144 on the concourse before the end of tonight's game to claim your prize. And thank you for supporting minor league hockey in your community.
Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Bears have to feel pleased that they're only down by a few in this game. They've been outchanced badly, but one good bounce offensively, they're back in this game.
Lets it go. Didn't miss by much. Odd man rush 2-on-1. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Wonderful play by the defense. Good work in clearing it out. Icing stops the play. Nice face-off work. The Sharks are skating it up at neutral ice. Just couldn't make it. Got in front of another one. Covers that for a stop. Critical win where they need it. Save. Lemieux's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. Malkin's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Moving it to Bear. The goalie gets to the bench. Still, there's time on this delayed call. Stoner's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is tripping. A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues.
Penalty to number 41. 2 minutes.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Big collision in open ice.
Oh, he'll pay for that. And so out of that, to no one's surprise, we're going to have a scrap.
He was looking for some attention, and he's going to get it.
And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
If you just walked into the building, you'd know who won that fight in a hurry. It is quiet in here.
Those guys have been eyeing themselves up all night long. They're going to get a chance to look at each other from the penalty box for 5 minutes.
And they've won the neutral zone face-off. The Bears shifting gears back in their own end. To Lemieux. He left his feet, but not on his own, and not by choice. That was a great play and goal.
What a great scoring chance on the slot, but the goalie got on top of that in a hurry. Great glove save.
Pitching this one to Kurz. Driving in from no man's land. Whistle blown for an offside.
This shift had to seem like an extra minute for him. He was banged up earlier on it. Still gets out to block the shot.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Look out, the hits are coming. Bears headed to neutral ice. The Sharks' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight. Outstanding save with a glove.
They killed the penalty, so that allows them to stay in the game. But, hey, this is the real world, not a video game here. You're not going to slow the clock down and make the clock run slower in a real game, so you better not try in a video game.
Nice sachet move in the neutral zone. Puts one on. Took care of that one. Keeps and covers. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Rinkside, here's Ray Ferraro.
As we rewind through the game here, you see how many chances he's had and how many he's finished. It doesn't take many, and he's not going to be disappointed with this night.
It is just another in a long line of outstanding games for him, Ray. Right near the line. He banks a pass ahead.
Sometimes the best play is right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the seam, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so they can get out of the zone much more safely.
He knocked it in himself. It's in the net. It counts. The Bears are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. Solid win at center ice. Now what? The Bears ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Steps in from the neutral zone. Really solid job done defensively. That takes some of the pressure off when you can use your stick like that. Smart recovery by Bobrovsky. Flips the wrister. Caught in the lane and blocked it. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Shoots one. That hit somebody. Backstrom skating to neutral zone. Gathered up by Richardson.
It's always way more fun when there's lots of goals in the game. The players like it. Well, the offensive ones do. The defensive ones aren't so crazy about it. But I will tell you who hates it. It's the coaches. They always want to have some control of the game.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Bears had a lot of those. Play halted. Icing. A big win. Let's see what happens. Lets it go. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. One-on-one. And a save. That move not too slick there. Loose puck knocked away by Bobrovsky. The Bears are carrying it in their own zone. Set for an icing. Just under 3 minutes to go in the period. So some success here. And they've cut the lead to just one. Okay, they've got the face-off win. What's next? Puck covered. Big face-off win here. Let's see what happens. He scores! What an important goal in the game. They've got a 2-goal lead. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Malkin's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Backstrom's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
Well, there he goes again.
It's just him. Brings a shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
Incredible hand-eye. That puck is in the glove.
Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Last minute to go in the third. Smart recovery by Stoner. The Bears up the wing are moving the puck. Oh, what a steal. Didn't test him much there. And now a goalie goes after a player. Where's this in the code?
You better be careful. You better know what you're up against.
A critical win of the draw there. Terrific determination by Lemieux. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. The Bears control the play in their own end. Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. Rings it off the post.
Bobrovsky's trying to get his team back into the game, and his shot bounces off the pipe but stays out. They could use a little luck to climb into the game.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Solid defensive play. Good positioning by that goalie. Good save. The horn has sounded. The game is over.
In a league with fierce competition.